Hi guys! Today I'm going to be going over different types of brush strokes that you can use when you are painting with watercolors. So you should have your 3 different brushes, your round brush, your flat brush, and your liner brush. You should have your water, your watercolors. You only need one of the colors, so go ahead and pick one and pop it out and then put the rest away. I don't recommend using yellow because it can be very light and it might not show up as well as the other colors. So go ahead and avoid yellow, but you can choose from any of the other colors. And you should have your paper towel and paper. So the first brush stroke that I'm going to be going over is with your flat brush. So this is the flat brush. And I'm going to be showing you a pointillism technique with your flat brush. So pointillism is essentially a bunch of dots. These aren't exactly dots, they are lines, but it's the same idea. We are laying down a bunch of different lines on our paper, and we are using the point of our brush, which is what makes it pointillism. We're using the very point of the flat brush. So whenever you're doing this, make sure that you don't have too much water on your brush, because then the lines might run and they won't be as sharp. Notice how my lines get lighter and fade a little bit more with every time I press the brush onto the paper. When this happens, you can refill your brush with watercolor, but I kind of like the gradient that happens whenever I do this. So you're just pushing the tip or the point of the brush straight down onto the paper, but don't press too hard because then the bristles will move out instead of just being pushed down. Okay, so that is pointillism. You can do them how dense or sparse as you would like, at least about this many. You can also do it in different directions. So you can go through like this. Alright, so that was flat brush pointillism. Now we're going to go over flat brush blade stroke. So a blade stroke is whenever you hold your brush upright and you move your brush across the paper. So you don't hold it like this, you hold it like this. So it's kind of hard to show you how to do the blade stroke from the overhead angle, so here is a side view of how to do the blade stroke. Alright, so that is the flat brush blade stroke. So now we're going to go over our round brush blade stroke. So remember, a blade stroke, you have your brush upright. And again, you can't really see from the overhead view, but you want your wrist to be pointing up. You want your wrist up and you want your brush to be upward as well. Alright, so that is the round brush blade stroke. Now we are going to practice our weight of line or our emphasis. So whenever you are painting a line, you have the option to push down harder or to lift off the paper. Whenever you push down, the bristles spread out on the paper more, covering more surface. But whenever you pull up, the bristles become a little bit more compact and leave a thinner line. So I'm going to demonstrate this with some paint. So press down, lift up, press down, lift up. And some round brushes have a finer tip at the bottom, so this will be even more emphasized.